Subscribe and click on the bell icon to stay updated on all our latest videos.
Hi guys, this is Samyukta. I'm going to teach you today how to achieve this look. This is a makeup tutorial for beginners. I hope you enjoy this. If you are somebody who doesn't know the difference between a foundation and a blush, this video is for you. The first thing that you want to do when you start your makeup is to get your hair away from your face. Pick up some section clips like that. You could get it in any drugstore. Pin up all your hair behind. Yeah, as basic as it sounds, you would find it quite convenient to do this in the beginning itself. So let's just get right onto it. The first thing that you need to do is nicely hydrate your face or moisturize it. I use a moisturizer which I feel is an amazing product. I just dab it right into my face, pot it on, go dot 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 all over my face, nose, get a little Rudolph the Red-Nosed Ranger here. Just get it right into your skin. Don't be rough with it, gentle strokes. Make sure it gets all into your skin. Once you're done with it, just wait for a minute or two. This is something that most people miss. They just rush into the next process, but waiting will really let the product act and give you this nice glow. The next thing that you want to do is to conceal your small blemishes, your marks, your pigments. Pick up a nice concealer palette, and I'm going to use this particular one. And you want to go at all your dark spots, pigmentation, acne scars that you have, your under eye. So you might want to ask me, why aren't you using a brush? So you could use whatever you want. You could use your hands, you could use a brush, you could use a sponge. It's completely up to you. But the whole idea is to kind of cover your spots wherever you think you have blemishes. I like to first go at it with my hand and then take my brush and just blend it out. That's what I'm going to do here. So the concealer is completely in. I feel like most of my pigmentation marks and my pimple scars are covered. The next thing you want to do is to go in for the foundation. Just a couple of pumps. Dot it all over your face. Now, choosing your foundation is the key to having nice makeup on. You need to match your foundation to a shade which is very close to your skin color. If you want to go a shade or so brighter or darker, in some cases if you want to look duskier, you should go for that. Just dot it all over your face. Again, blend it in. Blending your foundation is the key to how it's going to look finally. Take your time and blend. Most people rush into this step because they just want to kind of finish quickly, but blending is where you will see how your foundation is kind of matching up to the texture of your skin. So you might want to be really careful about that. Blend, blend, blend. Blend is your friend. So once the foundation is completely in, just let it set for a bit. Just give it a minute. So what I'm doing is taking a darker shade from the same concealer palette to contour my nose. Just a dab on my thumb and my index finger and run it through like this. I also like to put a little on my jawline, cheekbone, and like to put a little bit on my cheekbone and a little on my jawline. So the next thing that we're going to do is to blend this in. Okay, and also the nose. So I use a combination of my fingers and brushes and sometimes even sponge. Do what you're most comfortable with, and that's what's going to work. Okay, next we're going to add a little color to the cheeks so that your face really pops. What I like to use is a cream blush. So again, I use my fingers. Take a little bit, dab it on the apple of your cheek on both sides and just blend it. Cream blush somehow gives you that nice shiny look, which I really like. It gives a very healthy kind of a shine. Now what we're going to do is powder the face so that it doesn't look too oily. Normally you have to powder before your blush, but I like to powder it after so that it sets in the blush as well. So now we're going to move on to your eye makeup. What I like to give to my eye is a little more depth so that it speaks. And pick up a nice palette which has a blend of a lot of colors so that you can use all of them when you need them to. So pick up a palette which has pretty much a lot of shades that you can use for different occasions. For example, if you have to go for a formal evening out or a wedding or a really grand party, so you could play with all these colors. So I'm going to do a very basic eye makeup which you could use on an everyday basis. So first I would go for a color like this brown, it's called the henna. Go right at the eyelid. Blend in the eyeshadow really nicely. Okay. The next thing that you want to do is to highlight your brow bone. Take a light color like this one, shimmery one, and go right here. Basically, you're highlighting your brow bone. Blend it in nice and smooth. Okay, so the next thing that we're going to do is a very understated part of your entire face is the eyebrows, but they create maximum impact. Personally, I feel if you don't do your eyebrows and you step out, it's like you've done no makeup at all. So get a nice brow pencil like this one. It has a comb on one side and the liner on the other. The first thing that you want to do is to brush out your eyebrow. Nice and easy. I like to keep it a little natural. You can exaggerate and give it a little, shape so that you have like a more exaggerated eyebrow. That also works. First you comb it in. The next thing that you do is you fill it in. Can you see, when you look into a mirror real close, you will see a lot of gaps on your eyebrow. So you want to fill it in. And brush. So if you want a little variation, you can also do a little eyeshadow on your lower eyelid, like this. The next thing that I'm going to do is to apply a little eyeliner. I like to go with a gel eyeliner. Since your eyeshadow is heavily pigmented and it's already showing a lot of color, you could even go a little lighter on your eyeliner if you wish to. Voila, the eyeliner is in. And some mascara on the lower lash. Get in that mascara. You have to be really careful because you don't want it smudging all over the place. Only on your lashes. And just a little kajal on your tear line. I don't like to go all the way in, just on the outer edge of the eye. Okay, so we're done with quick eye makeup. Now we're just moving to the last part, the lips. You can go for any shade that you want. I like to go for nice nudes. First, what you need to do is line your lips. So you go at exactly your cupid, mark an X. So you line your lips really nicely to give yourself a nice pout. With all the makeup in, your lips are probably dry already. A little gloss also would help. I like to exaggerate my outer lip line a little bit. Here's the tip. Fill your lip with lip liner. It gives you that extra volume. Once you're done with the lip liner, you move on to the lipstick. Just go all over your lips, nice and easy. Okay, final step is the highlighter. So you can go in for a cream highlighter or a powder-based highlighter. I like to go for a powder-based highlighter. Take your fan brush, get in some highlighter and dab it. Repeat the same on the other side. You also want to highlight your nose a little bit. And here, and the tip of your cheek. And your T-zone. And ta-da, we're done! Don't forget to take out your clips before you step out. So this was a basic makeup tutorial for you. I hope you enjoyed it and learned a lot. It's very basic. Once you start doing it, you would finish it in 20 minutes tops. So I hope you enjoyed this. I'll see you in the next one.